What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here, and unfortunately it seems like SZA's album has been pushed back yet again. It's getting a little crazy out here, y'all. I don't know when her album's gonna drop. We may not even get it in 2022. At this point, y'all might as well start preparing for next year, maybe next summer. You feel me? Because things are just not running smoothly in her camp right now. But let's get into it, man. So today, SZA came out and gave an update on the status of her album. She was responding to a fan who said, "Congrats on the collab, but summer is almost over and there's still no album. Please don't tell me you lied again." All right? So SZA responds back to this guy named Dequa, I guess that's his name, and she says, "It's 100% Punch and RCA on this one. I wanted the summer. They wanted more time. At this point, I'm just trying to have a good time. Stress-free, LOL." Now, as a man that's never ducked any kind of smoke or any type of blame, especially as it concerns SZA, Punch went on Twitter and he responded as well. He says, "Starting to get tired of this. Getting tired of this whole business." Now, to completely understand this situation, you got to go all the way back to SZA's second album, all right? Because there was a 3-year delay. Control came out, everybody was all over her, and they like, yo, where is the follow-up? You know what I mean? It took 3 years to get that album out, and in the meantime, in between time, SZA was consistently remaining her stance that it was Punch's fault or it was Top's fault over at TDE. You know what I'm saying? Like they were holding her album hostage. And she's gone on to talk about at length this love-hate relationship that she has with Punch specifically. So I want to go over some of the documentation that's come out over the last couple of years about her relationship with Punch. And I'm not saying relationship as in romance. I'm just saying their working relationship as business partners. She is signed to TDE. Punch is the A&R and one of the presidents over there. So back in 2020, SZA was asked by a fan. They said, "Would you say this is an adverse or hostile relationship or just out of your hands? You just don't know?" SZA replied with, "Been hostile." Later in a separate thread with a screen capture of Punch engaging with fans on Instagram, ensuring her album was on the way soon, SZA wrote, "This is all he says to me as well. Welcome to my effing life." Other deleted tweets expand on her frustration as she tweeted, "At this point, y'all gotta ask Punch. I've done all I can do." Back in 2016, SZA had similar issues with her album not releasing as planned. She told the publication Flaunt that for those reasons, she almost quit music and even hinted that this upcoming album very well could be her final one. Then you get to 2021, the fans wanted another album, they still weren't getting it. SZA had to come back, and at this point, she's actually taking up for Punch. So like I said, there's a love-hate dynamic between them that seems to never end. She says, "Punch is my manager, not a machine or a label. Also been like my stage dad for the last 10 years. Be nice to him, please. He really fights for me. Not angry with him or anybody really. Just my own choices." There's another tweet out there where SZA said, "Don't nobody need to free me. I'm not held hostage and neither is my music. Me and Punch be disagreeing. He's never steered me wrong. I trust God's timing." There's a lot of contradictory statements that are coming out about this whole album for SZA. You know what I mean? 1 minute she's mad at Punch, the next minute she's taking up for him. 1 minute she's mad at Punch again, the next she says he's never steered me wrong even though I be mad. You know what I mean? So this could easily be another one of those situations where Punch is like, the album's not ready. SZA feels like it is, but maybe she needs to take a little bit more time, maybe get it ready for the fall, you know what I mean, make some last minute changes, get another single, and maybe it'll be ready to go. But the bottom line is she blamed not only Punch, but she also blamed RCA. Now, if y'all been paying attention to my channel, just a couple days ago, I did a whole video talking about how Normani has basically been held hostage over there at RCA. People have been waiting on her album to drop for like 4 years, going on 5. And we don't have no progress on it. We don't have no outlook on what's to happen. I really don't want to go too deeply into that because my comments got flooded with a bunch of Normani stans that were mad at me for just reporting what was already going on. I guess because I reported it based on a fan that basically put out a letter and they were like, "This has been proven that it's false, so why are you still keeping this video up?" And I'm like, okay, the fan may have lied, but where's the lie as it pertains to Normani's career? And it seems to me that SZA's going through the same thing. And in that previous video, I talked about how other artists that were on RCA were going through the same thing, from Christina Aguilera, Kelly Clarkson, to Tinashe. Hell, Doja Cat was going through it before she made that viral video for Moo. She was already over there for a time period. So you gotta understand, man, RCA is stockpiled with talent as far as R&B artists are concerned. But that doesn't mean that they know what they're doing. Tunji, who's an executive now at Def Jam, you know, he fostered a lot of the talent that was over there, but now that he left the company to go to Def Jam, you know, it's kind of like his children are having to learn how to grow and blossom on their own with new people leading their charge. And I want to take this moment, as I always do, just to point out for all you upcoming artists, y'all look at the industry, y'all look at the music business, y'all see these top artists, they got these nice videos, they look like they're rich, they're traveling all over the world, everything is going beautifully for them. That's what you believe, right? It doesn't always go that way. It comes with its own set of problems. More money, more problems. Biggie told you that way back. What was that, 96, 97? A lot of y'all still haven't caught on to the science. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you get signed. Yes, you get a lump sum of money up front, but that could easily be the only money you ever see for like 10 to 15 years other than when you do shows. And the label's going to take a nice chunk of that because they're the ones funding you and making you popular enough to get booked for high price shows, right? So it's a never ending cycle. Then you get into situations like SZA, you get into situations like Normani or the City Girls, right? Where you get this album done, you're ready, you're excited, you feel like it's complete, you done got all the producers, you got all the writers, you got your features on there, and the label says, it's not ready. Make some tweaks. You ask them what kind of tweaks they need to be made, they can't even tell you. They can't pinpoint anything. It's just not ready. Now you got to keep going back, sending them revisions, sending them new records, and they're like, yeah, that's nice, but I don't know. It's not a hit. And this is what SZA's been dealing with practically her entire career. So yeah, man, I'm not going to talk y'all heads off this evening. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Make sure that you like and share this video. And if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for post notifications so you don't miss anything that comes out, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
I really just feel like it's just the universe like trying to make me drop this album. And I think I've been really anxious and holding it really close. But I think all these things kind of happening is just kind of setting me up to where it's like impossible not to drop it. It's like this like little perfect doorway of time. So
Right.
I'm gonna take advantage of that and just drop it. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm tired of talking about it. I just want it to speak for itself.
Right.
But also talking about it gives me like more anxiety about it than anything else. But it's also like I'm like relieved in advance. Plus I have the like 5 year anniversary of Control coming up. I'm gonna drop. I can't say anything, but
Huh?
I'm gonna do something fresh for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just like really excited to just come back into the world and like stop talking and start doing
Right.
because
Right.
it's exhausting trying to do
Right.
the previous.